What is going on, everyone? How are you all doing? This is Yix here at Man Crypto, back again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering a couple of new cryptocurrencies that I think are worth having a look at. So stick around and let's get the show on the road. Before I get started, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and like this video. And also, if you want to learn the fundamentals of crypto, some fundamental analysis, some technical analysis, enroll to my course. The link for that is in the description below. It's completely free. And also, if you want to join my private Telegram group where I give more regular insight, TA, link for that is also in the description. With that out of the way, first, let's have a look at Aioz. I can't even say the name properly. Aioz Coin. This was put forward to me in a community that I'm a part of. And it's a very, very interesting project. It's essentially like YouTube, but decentralized. And the way they do it with YouTube, so there's a central service that they use where all the data is stored. And there's only a few select servers that are able to actually afford holding all the storage, all the content that we watch on a regular basis. And it pulls from that storage so that we can actually stream and do live viewing and things of that nature. So Aioz Coin, or the Aioz network, is a blockchain that is based on a decentralized version of what the likes of YouTube do. So let's have a quick look. So Aioz network is a layer 1 blockchain based content delivery network. That's what CDN stands for, and that's what the traditional version of this is what the likes of YouTube use. And this is a decentralized version of this, and it basically allows for a version of YouTube to be decentralized, because, as I said, it's expensive to actually do what the likes of YouTube do, to actually have the servers available to pay for a server like this, a particular server, content delivery network. It's very expensive. So decentralizing that obviously makes it a lot cheaper. So essentially what they allow you to do, as I said, instead of having a few central servers, every computer and mobile phones down the line will be able to run nodes which do the same thing as those central servers. So as I said, instead of having like a few large servers that would do all the work, you'd have small nodes on each computer that will do a bit of the work per node. So you understand how this is made possible using this centralized, decentralized content delivery network. And the application that they built on Aioz CDN one is a YouTube version, so Aioz Tube. Another one is a subscription video service that allows you to stream your favorite shows and movies paid by coins from the Aioz wallet. And also an Aioz TV, which is a live streaming app that turns your real life events into a business, broadcasting your moments for coins. So you can, you've seen all these things on YouTube anyway, but this is a decentralized version. And of course, it takes the control away from the central party. So in this instance, YouTube, which have notoriously been able to, censor a lot of content. They obviously have their own agenda, and fair to them, that it's their business, but they have their own agenda. They can censor what they want, even if it's against what a lot of the people want. So when you have a decentralized version of this, of course, this means there's less censoring as well. So having a quick look at the Aioz Tube. So to earn the tokens, all we have to do is watch the ads on the website, and you can also run a node which will also earn you the token. From what I understand, I need to do some further research, but you can't buy, it's not on an exchange yet, so you can't buy it anywhere, and it's not even on the decentralized exchanges yet. So I'm sure down the line, and I may be mistaken, it may be available somewhere, but from what I can tell, it's not available to purchase just yet. You can only earn it by watching ads and by running nodes. So you just watch an ad and you get paid a certain amount. I haven't done it just yet, I've just been perusing it, but I will do it in good time. So very interesting project. I'll be following this very closely. The next two are, I mentioned this in my private Telegram group, the next two are decentralized derivative exchanges. Now we're all familiar with the likes of Uniswap, SushiSwap, and all these other decentralized exchanges, but now it's moving. The decentralized force, the storm, the tornado is moving towards derivative exchanges, which is very interesting. So there's a lot of value there to be unlocked. Of course, it hasn't popped off quite yet like the decentralized exchanges. So there's a lot of, as I said, value to be unlocked there. So firstly, so this is what I put in my private Telegram group as a project to have a look at. This is definitely
unlicensed, unprofessional advice.
I'm going to start saying that instead of saying not financial advice. And this is unlicensed, unprofessional advice, but I think this is a great tip. You know, decent market cap. It's not quite a small cap coin, but it's still got a lot of value to be unlocked. Good 24-hour trading volume. I've been holding it for about a month or two, and it's been doing very well. So this is the Perpetual Protocol. You earn fees if you actually use the decentralized exchange. You can earn fees. Staking has just gone live as well, so you can earn rewards from there as well. So I mean, you don't really have to explain it too much. You know, you've got your centralized exchanges like bitfinex, and this is simply a decentralized version. Now, of course, there's a lot of new things that they've had to create for that to happen, a lot of automation. And then, of course, it's not going to be quite as efficient as a centralized exchange. However, as time goes on, it will become much more efficient. So definitely that's something to look into. And as I mentioned this in my private Telegram group, a member mentioned some other decentralized derivative exchanges that are about. And one in particular that was interesting to me when I looked into the ones he mentioned. Shout out to S. I don't know his full name, but in the Telegram group he calls himself S. So that project is called Injective Protocol Coin. And the interesting thing, as I looked into it, and also that he mentioned, was this is a Cosmos project. This is built on using the Cosmos SDK kit. Now, for those of you who've seen my videos, I'm a big fan of Cosmos because of the fantastic projects that are built in there. The ecosystem is so strong, and it continues to innovate. And now, another project that is very, very interesting has got huge potential. Also similar market cap, 180 million, so very similar to the other one, and similar trading volume as well. If we go to the Cosmos website, there you have it, Injective Protocol. This is a problem that it solves. Many DEXs today claim to be decentralized, but are actually centralized in most aspects besides custody, from restricting access to certain user demographics, retaining proprietary control over exchange infrastructure. Every central limit order book DEX that we have seen, that centralized components that allow traders to be subject to the will of an omnipotent authority. This is the fundamental problem that Injective solves. The common rationale against full decentralization is that efficiency and user experience are sacrificed. We at Injective reject this notion over and have committed ourselves to turning the vision of a highly performant, permissionless, and fully decentralized exchange protocol into reality. So they are a fully decentralized layer 2 DeFi protocol, a robust, highly parameterizable DeFi protocol supporting a diverse array of derivatives, including CFDs, perpetual swaps, and more. So it's not just derivatives, it's also a decentralized exchange. As you see, it hosts the first trustless and fully decentralized exchange protocol. We have built the first fully decentralized order book, trade execution coordinator, order matcher, and order execution environment. You've got Injective Futures Protocol, you've got the governance, and you've got the exchange. So it's more than just a derivatives exchange. It's just a complete DeFi protocol. So again, a lot of potential right there. Unlicensed, unprofessional advice for you right there. Something to look into. I think the decentralized, especially derivatives aspect of DeFi is definitely got a lot of value to be unlocked. Now, the decentralized exchanges have already popped a fair amount, but the DEXs still have a long way to go. So definitely have a look at those two and keep an eye on Aioz network. Looking at the technicals a little bit, not too much to go off because it just started not too long ago, late last year. But already it's gained quite a lot of value from its inception. It was up 40x and it's only showing signs of slowing down now. Now, there is, of course, two ways it can go, it's either up or down. But if it's able to get past this resistance level, then this might be a short correction before continuing on. If it does not, get past, if it does not break past this resistance level, then I think there's going to be further downside, potentially towards this support level. There isn't much else in the way. So it's at a crossroads at the moment. We'll have to see how it wants to continue. But I think it's still worth a small bag. Again, that's unlicensed, unprofessional advice. Don't come at me if you lose your money. Having a look at Perpetual Protocol. It looks interesting from the USD pairing. I think from what you can see here, it's definitely looking to test that previous high and potentially to go past there. There's not much to go by with this pairing, and that's because it only started to trade with that pairing not too long ago. There's more history with the ETH pairing on decentralized exchanges. And on the ETH pairing, you can see it's looking very, very juicy. To me, this looks like a nice retracement, a nice handle. So we might have it might have a handle following from this. But once this is broken, if it is broken, then I'm sure we can see a run towards the previous high over here. So for me, this is looking quite bullish. And of course, we need it to break this resistance before we can confirm, but it's looking very bullish to me. And bear in mind, the market cap is around 200 million, so it's got a lot of room to grow further, to rally further. So let's see how they're doing. A quick look at the rest of the market. Carver right here is doing beautifully. I remember one of the first videos I did in regards to the breakdown was around this point here at $1.42, and it's at $7, looking to go towards $8. So it's doing very, very well. Very happy with that. The rest of the market is looking bullish. As I said in my private Telegram group and also in some breakdowns, BTC and ETH are looking to break. It was imminent. Actually, let me see if I can get. As I mentioned in my private Telegram group, BTC and ETH are looking very, very hot. And I said this last week and a few days ago. As mentioned in yesterday's breakdown, BTC and ETH are ready to go this week or next week. So it's looking very good. It's looking very good indeed. I think it's going to break all-time high very, very soon. Of course, that's not a guarantee, but that's how it's looking. So that'll be all for this market breakdown and for this video. Hope you got some value from that, and see you in the next one. Peace.